Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we're back into it and back at it. You've got The Local Show with Tom and Steve. Welcome in, welcome in. First part of the new year, and Steve has all kinds of predictions. Go ahead, Steve.
That's enough. Tom is going to be just a box of fresh air. A win. He's going to have an optimistic attitude about everything, and he's going to have a smile on his face and a spring in his step.
Yeah, that ship sailed in 1985. New Year. Yeah, it was 85 was my good year. I was watching some of the movies there. It was Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. And, you know, it's funny how you can mark time by those iconic movies. And those were the best years of my life. Mm-hmm. And now here I am. So anyway, but enough about me. Let's talk to somebody who has to be optimistic because it's what she does. And she helps a lot of people along with her team. It's Sheila Ohstrom, owner of Senior Home Care and Alzheimer's Solutions. How are you?
I'm great.
See, she's great.
Yep. My resolution is to be more grateful this year.
Oh, yes.
That's my resolution.
So be resolute. SyracuseSenior.com. That's the website if you want to check out a nice picture of Sheila, or go to our video feed and you can see. That's a very nice ensemble you have right there.
Oh, well, thank you.
What are you wearing there?
It's just a sweater with a fur collar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's winter.
Did you stalk that and kill it yourself, or did you
No, it's
buy
fake.
it? Okay.
I don't own anything
It's
real.
faux.
Yeah, I thought it. Tom said it. You know.
Yeah, no.
She's fun. So you do something, well, first tell people what you do generally, and then we'll talk about how you can train people as well.
Sure. Well, as you know, we are in our busiest time of year because the holidays are over and now everyone's calling and saying, oh my God, my mom needs help or my dad needs some help. I noticed some things when I was home for the holiday. So our goal is to help seniors stay in their home as long as possible.
I see.
And many people can stay in their home with minimal support. And that's what we're here to do. We can do a lot of different things depending on the need of the client.
Right.
So we do a lot of meal preparation, and we have meals with people so they eat. A lot of our seniors don't eat when they're alone. They just don't want to be bothered. Provide them with some of that socialization that they really need. You know, isolation's not good. We know this.
Right.
And it's never been more well known as it has been since COVID. So we provide some of that, you know, socialization that they really need, and take them to doctor's appointments, take them out, just get them out of the house, do the laundry, change the sheets, all those types of things.
And they don't need to have a form of dementia for you to help them.
We help all sorts of people. We help people, you know, just regular seniors who, a lot of them have never had anybody come into the home, but now they're finding they're a little more tired doing things, and they just need someone to help do some of the stuff so they have the energy to do the things they enjoy.
You know, in the old days, it might be multi-generational things that happen in a household. So, you know, the grandparents and the parents would live with other people.
Yeah.
And you would do that. But now with everybody working and everything, it doesn't happen as much anymore. And people are living longer.
And farther away.
And further away. Yeah, that's right. People are leaving town and all that.
It's true. And a lot of the families, even if they do live close, they're still working.
Yeah.
So when they come over, they spend all their time doing laundry and changing the sheets, so they're not spending quality time with their parents. So we can pick up some of that slack. So what they do come over, they can enjoy the time that they have with them.
Now, when people do have dementia, that is really, it's so sad. And I heard they're making some strides, too. Did I hear that right in the news?
There's always research going on, and there's always some good research going on. So, you know, we just continue to hope that they can find a cure, because right now There is no cure. It's a terminal disease.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that can stop it.
So once you have somebody in your life with a dementia, there's certain ways you can deal with them. Some people just might not know where to get the information on that, but you provide that.
We do. So, we help lots of regular seniors in the home, but we also specialize in helping seniors with dementia. And that's a huge part of what we do because we're very passionate about dementia. It's very hard to take care of someone with dementia, and there's a lot of behaviors that can go with that, with angry outbursts, and parents will say things they've never said before to their kids, and they don't want help, they don't need help, but they really do.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of behaviors with exit-seeking behavior, and it really depends. And every type of dementia is different, and every single case is different. So no one case is going to be the same as another. So it's really important that you know that. Tell us about the
training then.
Yeah, let's hear about the training, because the solutions that someone would think are common sense, maybe not.
So
tell us about that.
Working with someone with dementia, you would think that it's common sense to say, well, my mom has always been logical, or my dad has always been logical and rational. And when they say, you know what, I saw your brother yesterday. Well, Mom, he passed away 10 years ago. And you can't say that, even though it's true and you're telling the truth, and they should be able to rationalize that. They have a broken brain, so you can't do that. That's not how it works. So you have to be very thoughtful in your approach. So we do a lot of training on the TPAS No positive approach to care. And there's a team of us that do this type of training, and our number one trainer is Bernadette Tripp, and she does most of the consulting with families and the trainings. And we teach families how to take care of their loved ones with dementia by having them understand what's happening in the brain. Why do they react when I do this? Why do they react when I do that? What is a different approach I can do to get mom to get cleaned up? So we help with all of those types of things. And and we don't have enough caregivers, just like every other healthcare company around. Yeah. So we're looking for some part-time people to come and help. So anyone interested in finding out a little bit more, I'm a great person to work for, and flexible schedules are wonderful. So please give us a call at 469-1000 and talk to us about, what is it like working there part-time?
Explain the workshops or the trainings that are coming up. So you've got a couple of them come. Explain times when they are, who should come.
Yeah.
So we are offering, we do a monthly training every month, and we have people from all over the country that attend it. It's 6 hours, and it's done virtual, but it's live on Zoom. You are not just watching a video or listening to someone jibber jabber. It's interaction back and forth. Gotcha. And our first one in January is going to be January 10th, and that's going to be from 10 to 4 Eastern time, because we get a lot of people from out west. So we try not to start too much before 10. So is that for
anybody that has a family member or friend that has some dementia? This is the best way. This is the way to help them. Is that what this is?
A great way for them to get information to help them.
Okay.
So that they can learn how to deal better. It's also good for caregivers who are working out in the field. This training applies to people who work in this industry all across the board, and family members who are trying to help their loved ones, because we don't always know enough to help enough. The more we know, the better we do.
Right. So that's virtual, but then you have a close and personal one coming too.
We are offering an in-person one this month. We've had a lot of requests for another in-person. Yeah. So we're doing one at our office in East Syracuse on January 17th, and that's going to be from 9 to 3. The cost for those trainings is $100 per person. And if you're interested in attending, just give us a call at the office and we'll get you set up for that.
Gotcha. Will snacks be provided?
A lunch will be provided for, yes, we provide lunch for the live one.
It's important. So the 469-1000.
Yes.
So even if they have questions, can you help? I'm not sure what you were talking about, but I have someone that struggles with that. What do I do? Right. You'll unpack it.
We'll unpack it.
So 469-1000. Is there info at SyracuseSenior.com, or would you rather they call?
They can do either. Some people like to not call, some don't. We don't track you down. If you call us and ask us questions, we're not following up to track you down. If you just want to ask questions, just call.
Excellent.
We're not going to hunt you down because you called in on our phone.
Good
Some companies
information.
do that, but we don't do that. But we have a lot of information on the website, too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Very good. SyracuseSenior.com. Sheila, always a pleasure. You have a great rest of the day, okay?
You too, and be more grateful.
Yes, of course. And here we go. We're going to talk with Tim Shore coming up next. He's the co-owner and brewer of Buried Acorn Brewing Company, which is just around the corner from Zoey Advertising. I'm grateful for that. Coming up on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.